The conflict between Israel and Iran is a complex web of historical grievances, ideological differences, and geopolitical strategies. At its core, it's a clash between two nations with vastly different visions for the Middle East. Israel, established in 1948, views itself as a democratic haven for Jews worldwide, especially in the aftermath of the Holocaust. Its existence has been met with resistance from many Arab nations, including Iran, which sees Israel as an illegitimate state occupying Palestinian land. This animosity is rooted in the broader Arab-Israeli conflict, where the Palestinian struggle for statehood remains a central issue. On the other hand, Iran, a predominantly Shia Muslim nation, has positioned itself as a leader of the Islamic resistance against Israel. Following the 1979 Iranian Revolution, the new regime adopted an anti-Zionist stance, declaring Israel a primary enemy. Iran's support for groups like Hezbollah in Lebanon and Hamas in Gaza is a direct challenge to Israel's security. This support is not just ideological, it's military and financial, allowing these groups to launch attacks against Israel and create a persistent threat along its borders. The conflict is further complicated by regional power dynamics. Iran seeks to expand its influence across the Middle East, often referred to as the Shia Crescent, which stretches from Iran through Iraq and Syria to Lebanon. This expansion is seen as a direct threat by Israel, which fears encirclement by hostile forces. The Syrian civil war has intensified these tensions, with Iran backing the Assad regime, while Israel conducts airstrikes to prevent Iranian entrenchment near its borders. Nuclear ambitions add another layer of complexity. Iran's nuclear program, which it insists is for peaceful purposes, is viewed by Israel as an existential threat. The fear is that a nuclear-armed Iran would not only embolden its aggressive posture, but also trigger a regional arms race. Israel has openly stated that it will not allow Iran to develop nuclear weapons, leading to speculation about possible preemptive strikes. The United States plays a significant role in this conflict, historically supporting Israel while imposing sanctions on Iran. The 2015 Iran nuclear deal, known as the JCPOA, was an attempt to curb Iran's nuclear ambitions in exchange for sanctions relief. However, the U.S. withdrawal from the agreement in 2018 under the Trump administration reignited tensions, leading to a series of confrontations and a more aggressive Iranian stance. Public sentiment in both countries also fuels the conflict. In Israel, there is a strong sense of vulnerability shaped by historical trauma and ongoing security threats. In Iran, anti-Israel rhetoric is a unifying force, used by the government to rally support and distract from domestic issues. Ultimately, the conflict between Israel and Iran is not just about territory or ideology. It's about survival, identity, and the struggle for power in a region fraught with historical animosities. As both nations navigate this fraught landscape, the potential for escalation remains ever present, making it one of the most critical flashpoints in global politics today. Understanding this conflict requires not just a grasp of the facts, but an appreciation for the deep-seated emotions and historical narratives that drive it.